Okay, let's do this thing. AEW Dynamite review. Before we even kick off anything with this review, make sure you all go check out the AEW Double or Nothing review, which is uploaded online right now. Me, Black Shaggy, and Straight Face 40 reviewed the show last Monday. Had a lot to say about this entire show and why we didn't think it was really good. So go check it out, all right? Because we had a lot to say about Double or Nothing and how that entire show went. But yes, Dynamite tonight. Where were they tonight? Yes, San Diego. San Diego, folks. Place where a lot of those guys over there are, jacketed. Because, I'm going to jacket where the sun always shine. Been spreading the word now. I need to ease my mind. Been planting apple seeds and while the apples grow. I'm going to go jacketed in San Diego. Jacking it, jack. Spanking it, smack. Jacking it, jack. You all get what I'm saying, though, because I don't need no shirt, no, gonna take fast ride off of easy butter jack. Cause it's such a bright day, who needs underwear socks? Jack. Been around God's country, and there's one thing I know. There's no place better jacking it. San Diego. Jacking it, jack. Spanking it, smack. Jacking it, jack. Jacking it, spanking it, smack. Jacking for the Lord. Oh, San Diego. I got a lot to say about this city tonight, but the joke always fits itself if anyone's in San Diego. Um, we kicked it off with Blackpool Combat Club coming out. At least they didn't have nobody performing Wild Thing this time, and obviously it's already been a big debate whether that was blackface last Monday, Sunday. I've already said what I've had to say about it in the review. Trust me, you could tell when something's blackface. Don't get me wrong; it will give the impression it was, but even though it wasn't blackface, you could kind of sit there and question it at the same time too. Kind of gave me that first impression at first, but yeah, where do we kick this whole thing off? Yeah, Blackpool Combat Club, Brian Danielson on commentary versus the Lucha Brothers and Bandito. Good way to kick off the show. Entertaining match. Obviously, the Blackpool Combat Club, gloating over their win last Sunday over the Elite. So there you go. Blackpool Combat Club obviously got to look strong anyways going into Dominion also for New Japan later on this weekend. So get ready for that. The Elite were in the back talking about what happened and what Matt Jackson nursing his foot off of the whole explosive sneaker that was still a very dumb spot. I don't care what anybody says. Honestly, how is Moxley's face not even all scarred up or bruised after taking a super kick exploding shoe to the face, folks? But logic, I guess. I don't know. For some reason, the Dark Order showed up. I didn't really care. So, why is Paige, you've got we were friends and stuff. I don't really want to see any of this. I just don't care with the Dark Order and Hangman again. Um, what after? I guess he said Kenny Omega left to go back to Canada because he was pissed off of everything that went down last Sunday. He's headed to Japan because he's got to defend that U.S. title at some point. But we'll find out the number one contender this weekend. But right after that, Bullet Club Gold came out to talk about what happened last Sunday and what they did to Ricky Starks once again. And after taking out Ricky Starks, FTR wanted to get involved. So, we're going to show them off. So, FTR came out. And, yeah, you guys are going to apologize. And listen, you guys want to join Bullet Club or something. And next thing you know, Robinson ended up hitting Dax with a pack full of quarters, apparently. Yeah, a lot of quarters. And they start beating up FTR. Ricky Starks basically challenged Jay White to a, what was it, a no holds barred match next week. So, no, not no holds barred, but make sure nobody can't get in the ring next week, or something like that. So that's going to happen. Um, so it's 3 out of 2 technically right now, right? So is Bullet Club gonna get another member or Bullet Club Gold? I don't know. Bullet Club is going anywhere at this point, so I'm not even sure. Next, we get to Tony's big announcement. Thanks, guys. And what was his big announcement this week? Obviously, AEW Collision in the United Center in Chicago will have CM Punk. CM Punk will be returning to AEW Collision, and these people booed at him. Obviously, I gotta remember where they are at. This is California and San Diego, so I'm sure a lot of these guys are jacking it. And there were some fans that were CM Punk out there, but a majority of people booed. Of course, he will get heavily cheered when he comes to Chicago, but listen, you think Tony Khan was really going to let go of his biggest investment that easily? Punk was always going to come back. Could they have saved it for a surprise? Yeah, but we already kind of knew. And they've done it before in the United Center of being a surprise of him coming back. But, what's the MJF said? Like, the people are mad is like, what, 7% of Twitter and all that? So, there, there you go. It's so funny when I saw all of this, them announce Punk, and it's kind of hilarious. Like, I give Andrade kind of some credit. He kind of went online and responded because they posted on Twitter. He said, "I have something similar with this guy." So, hey, they like to fight. So there you go. But obviously, looking at the entire, yeah, Punk was always gonna come back. So the people that are mad right now, he's coming back. Like I said, it's elite fans versus CM Punk fans, obviously. And yeah, either people gonna like Punk coming back or they don't. But here's the thing I can say about throughout this whole situation, throughout this whole little, brawl out thing, and I'm sure that turned fans and the sides of whoever. But let's be honest here. CM Punk kind of kept his mouth quiet through a majority of all of this, okay? A lot of people on the elite side, of Jericho and all of them, or Meltzer and Alvarez did their best to disparage CM Punk and make him look as bad as possible to get fans to turn on him and whatnot. And obviously they've been able to do that to give him the reaction out here tonight. But hey, Chicago, he'll be heavily cheered. Now it would be best to turn him heel. If people are gonna hate CM Punk that badly, that'd be a good idea. Turn him heel. But after this whole brawl out thing, it's smart to just basically say he's coming back, even though we already know he's coming back, okay? And obviously they're gonna sell out a lot of tickets in the United Center. So CM Punk coming back, that's the big announcement, folks. Like I said, we all knew this was coming. And like I said, we already had the people booing and didn't really like it. So you got the elite fans, you got the CM Punk fans. So there you go, folks. But Punk will be back in AEW. There was a triple threat match with Swerve, Big Bill, and Trent Beretta for some reason. A three-way. I guess they were the final ones in that battle royale. Swerve ended up getting the win. Ended up pinning Beretta and whatnot. So um, yeah, Swerve won from there. I know they showed a video package of Chris Statlander finally returning, winning TBS title. Um, the Acclaim came out, basically talking about what happened with House of Black last Sunday and how they lost, and that they basically said they're gonna they said they were already undefeated before Sunday, and they're gonna get that gold. Okay, they're gonna beat House of Black. They said that Billy Gunn deserves and he deserves one more title run, one more time. So I guess the Acclaim is still gonna be going after the House of Black. Don Callis and Takeshita were out there. Basically, Don Callis got major heat. Okay, he got major heat, like some would say Dominic Mysterio level of heat of getting booed, as he called, said that Omega destroyed his family. Omega chose his friends over his own family, and talked about he may have lost a nephew, but he's gained a son, and basically talked about bringing in Takeshita now. And he talked about Takesha's better than a Ricky Dozan, a Inoki, Okada, Great Muda, and even Kenny Omega himself. Takeshita did say they're going to destroy Elite, and they're going to destroy Omega, and basically take the elite out of AEW. So nuclear heat for Don Callis and Takeshita out there. So definitely big stuff with them out there. That was good. Right after that, the Gates of Agony went against Darby Allin and Cassidy out there. Um, Tag match was what it was. I'm surprised. This is probably the longest I've ever seen a Gates of Agony match. Okay, and listen, these guys got some size and they're big, but why are they really kind of getting looking like fools out there? Against Cassidy, and kind of look like idiots. Then I'm not surprised who won here, but these guys got some size and they could be something. But every time I've ever seen them, they always lose, and this didn't really help their case either. It did Swerve and Brian Cage end up coming to the ring. Then looked like they were about to do something. But Sting, casual Sting, we haven't seen Sting since that promo. Sting came out with his baseball bat to even the odds of the way, even though it's like a whole bunch of giants and some would say two small guys and a 60-something-year-old Sting, but Sting had a baseball bat, folks. It was Casual Friday, so he had that cool bomber jacket on for Casual Friday. Um, what was after that? Nobody didn't really get MJF this week, but he just had a little video promo package after Double or Nothing. Hook was out there to talk about something until Jose the assistant showed up. I guess Rush wasn't there. They wanted their TV time. Jungle Boy came out for the save, helping Hook then. He helped out Hook and basically got rid of Ingobernables faction. I don't even know. I just want to say Los Ingobernables, but it's not Los Ingobernables. But um, listen, they're really gonna have Jungle Hook come back. I guess that's where they're gonna go from here. It's kind of crazy with Jungle Boy kind of going after Ingo Bernable and all that, because let's remember what happened with Rush and Jungle Boy and how Rush was kicking the crap out of him. And apparently the reason why was because that whole comment that Jungle Boy made and disrespected Billy Gunn, saying he didn't want to take advice from the legends and take advice from him. He'd rather take advice from Luchasaurus because Billy Gunn didn't like Canadian Destroyers. And honestly, that wasn't an asinine comment to make, and I think I've already said that because I'm like, this dude really would rather take advice from Luchasaurus over Billy Gunn. Like, really think about that. We've already know about people that listen to the Legends in the back at AEW as it is, anyways. We heard that several times, so it's not surprising. But I guess Rush found that disrespectful, and I guess he wanted to give him his receipts out there. Basically, he thought it was just disrespectful. So there you go. Chris Statlander went against Nyla Rose. Statlander, basically this was just to get Statlander back in the ring. Statlander has not missed a beat, especially after what was it, an ACL tear, to why she was out that long. Then again, I know this was a random match for the TBS title. Why it was a title match, I don't know. Even commentary tried to say Rose has been, doing this and all over Dynamite. Like what matches? Like, is Rose even on Dark? I don't know. I don't watch Dark. Then again, I don't care. But random title match. So there you go. For some reason, they had a whole bunch of loaded matches for Rampage, which is kind of questionable. Given, like, let me get this straight: you put Zack Sabre Jr. and Shibata on Rampage, but not Dynamite, and it's a whole bunch of title matches this Friday. Really think about that. And it's actually not a bad lineup this time because I usually don't care about Rampage, but that actually doesn't sound like a bad card. What, Willow defending the New Japan Strong title? Not bad. But in the main event, Adam Cole and Britt Baker went against Chris Jericho and Saraya, mixed tag match. Not much I could say for it. It was a better match than Sunday because that match with Jericho and Cole and that unsanctioned match was horrible, especially the ending of it. That was very bad and the crowd didn't care. This was a better match here. Cole and Baker got the win. Does this feud continue? Yeah, I believe it will continue. So, excuse me. It will continue. So, yeah, we'll see what happens next. But way better match here tonight, even though they didn't really promote it that much tonight, even though they promoted it was on a Sunday at Double or Nothing for this tag match tonight, but they didn't really talk about it anyways. Even Paige didn't even promote it that much. Just really was putting over Tony Storm early in the night. So yeah. But other than that, that's my review of AEW Dynamite, folks. So yeah, obviously the big announcement is CM Punk will return at AEW Collision. So we'll see where that goes. Other than that, this was the fallout from Double or Nothing. So yeah, I'm out of here. See y'all then. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Hoodie890. Peace out.